To call to order the regular meeting of the Village of Cache Creek this March 16th, 2026. We have no delegations. We have the minutes on page 1 to 7 of the March 2nd meeting. Could I have a motion to adopt as circulated?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Thank you. Is there any business arising from the minutes? Seeing none, committee reports, economic development, Councillor Dubois.
Nothing at this time.
Budget and administrative services, unless Councillor Peters has something, I don't have anything.
We have a meeting Saturday.
Yeah, perfect. Now that meeting on Saturday, I looked in my book and it used to be 10 o'clock and I think it got moved to 9 o'clock, didn't it?
Can we have it at 10 o'clock?
It can be discussed by the group. Yeah. I'm open to whenever.
Me too.
It's much easier for me to be at 10.
On the 21st?
On the 21st, yeah.
Yeah, 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock work for me.
10 o'clock it is then.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I had in my book.
Perfect. It's almost like you planned this.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I got that note from you previously that it was going to be at 10 o'clock and then it got changed to 9 o'clock. And then for some reason that note came back onto my desk that said 10 o'clock, so I changed it back. On to bylaw and policy review, Councillor Ranta.
Nothing new.
Thank you. Public Works, Councillor Liebert.
Nothing at this time.
Healthcare and Protective Services, Councillor Ranta.
Okay, so we have one item, the delivery vehicle speeds, and I'll defer it over to Kelly who asked for it.
Yeah, it's more, I don't believe there's a whole bunch we can do about this, but I wanted it as a note in our council minutes that it is becoming a problem with speeding cars and vehicles around town. Our subdivision, I really notice it. I'm doing about 70, 80 clicks up and down the road, especially when they don't find the house they're looking for. So.
Councillor Peters.
Might I suggest that we just encourage people to phone, it's Dragonfly and Alopex, I think, are the two in town.
Yeah, and there's a third one too. Dragonfly, Aloplex, and Dragonfly and is also in telecom.
And just encourage people to phone the company and complain.
Because if you complain, especially if it's Amazon parcel deliveries, you can complain through the app as well.
Amazon.
Like through the, and say, hey,
Oh,
I
right.
noticed this.
Yeah, when they do the
And put that in. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay, thank you. Emergency Management, Councillor Peters.
Nothing at this time.
On to Parks and Recreation, Councillor Ranta.
Nothing new.
Landfill Advisory, nothing from me. TNRD and Intergovernmental Liaison. We've got the board highlights of the meeting, whenever it was, March 5th, I think it was, on pages 8 to 13. Could I have a motion to receive and file?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Thank you. TNRD Municipal Yard Waste Cleanup Event. Fee waiver offer. There's two options, either to direct staff to plan for a yard waste only collection day and submit the request for waiver to the TNRD, or the council direct staff to continue with regular spring cleanup planning only and not to add an extra yard waste only pickup day. What does council think about that? Councillor Dubois?
For the sake of discussion, I'd like to make a motion that council direct staff to plan for a yard waste only collection day and submit the request for waiver to the TNRD.
I'll second for discussion.
Okay, discussion. Councillor Dubois.
So, CEO Kucher, can you confirm that if we have multiple pickup days that we can designate one day as yard waste only and have other garbage picked up at another time? So we can still do our regular spring cleanup, it would just, we have a separate day designated only for the yard waste materials that would meet the TNRD specifications.
We could. There's a few schools of thought. One would be we could have 2 cleanup days. One is like yard waste, one is other, and then they would cover the cost of the one. Also, additionally, like yard waste cost in the grand scheme of things has never been huge. It's unfortunate that we have to pay for it when it's us taking it, not residents do it for free, but if we take it, we're commercial. That's aside. But we could also, like last year, we did it all as one, and we said this is our yard waste cleanup day as well, but we're also doing other stuff. Bill us for the other stuff, but please give us the yard waste for free as our freeze. So that is an option as well. That's what we did last year, but we could also do it as 2 separate events, because it usually ends up being a few days anyways for the whole thing. Like it ends up, we say it has to be out at the curb for 1 day, but we end up doing it over the course of 2, 3, 4 days. Just because it's, because of the volume.
Councillor Dubois.
So if that same protocol that we did last year, where we said we were designated a certain amount as the yard waste cleanup and the rest is what we're paying ourselves, is that something you think would be acceptable to TNRD, or have they approved it in the past?
Councillor Peters.
Yeah, I would be in favor of continuing with the both, because there's a lot of people in town that don't have a vehicle that they can transport wood and broken containers and things, and that's if you drive around and look. And it's also a garage sale event because people drive around and take stuff off the side of the road, so it gets recycled. But yeah, I'd be more in favor of the combined one, just for service to the community.
Okay, any other discussion, Councillor Ranta?
Well, I think combining it is good because it might get confusing to people, like, because we always have done combined, I think. It might be difficult to kind of switch gears and try to communicate the change, so, yeah.
Thank you. Any further discussion on the motion? All those in favor? Opposed?
I thought we were doing, the motion was yard waste only, wasn't it?
The motion is for yard waste only.
Yeah.
Based on the discussion?
Yeah.
I just assumed
I
that we
was
had.
arguing against the motion,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
I
so the
just-
motion would be that we're not doing the general day, all that we're doing is directing staff to request a waiver for the yard waste.
Yeah.
Easiest way would be defeat the motion that's on the table and run the other motion.
Okay, on the motion that's on the table. All those in favor? Opposed? Defeated. And the new motion is?
I would move that council direct staff to continue with regular spring cleanup planning only and not add an extra yard waste day. Oh, actually, may I change that? Sure. The council direct staff to continue with regular spring cleanup planning and have an extra yard waste only day.
No, you don't want that either. You want to combine the yard
Which
waste
is easier for.
with the spring cleanup.
Calling it all one thing.
Okay, then I'll go with the recommended motion.
Seconder?
I'll second.
Okay, Councillor Dubois?
So just to be clear, we are still gonna do the general cleanup, and we're going to seek funding from TNRD. Okay, thank you.
Any further discussion? On the new motion, all those in favor, opposed, carried, thank you. UBCM Small Community Newsletter, I would move that we receive and file the Small Community Newsletter.
Second.
Any discussion?
There
Councillor
is,
Peters?
he references the next, online meeting. I attended the last one, and it's really kind of informative. People, it's all small communities.
Yeah.
And share their challenges and successes, and so it's a great way to get some information about things. So I would suggest that people want to attend it, it would be a good idea.
Thank you. On the motion to receive and file the newsletter, all those in favor? Opposed, carried, thank you. City of Prince George requesting signatures for their petition to the House of Commons website. Is there a motion related to the recommendation?
I'll move the recommendation.
I'll second.
Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed, carried, thank you. Now, Cache Creek Community Fund,
And I will, declare a conflict and leave the discussion.
I thought that might happen.
Yeah. Don't want to get in trouble.
Councillor Dubois,
I would make a motion that council approve the request from the Ashcroft District Lions Club for a grant of $1,000 for their 75th anniversary event on the Village of Cache Creek Fund.
I'll second it.
any discussion? Councillor Dubois?
Would they, I'm assuming they're also gonna be applying for a grant to around the usage of the hall, or?
They've used it for use. They could still ask outside of that for additional uses, but they've used it for use for the year. So they haven't asked specifically. They did put it in the budget as a budgeted expense. I noticed when I was going through the document, but
So I would suggest that if, as a bookkeeping thing, if we could have the cost of the event or the cost of the hall rental deducted from our donation to them as an in-kind donation.
Is that by way of an amendment to the motion?
That's just an observation.
Oh,
yeah, so we can chat with them to see if that works, and then it's just easy peasy that way, rather than exchanging funds both ways.
Though, excuse me, it is much easier to do it, the grant in one side and then deal with the community hall rental, because we have the deposit, and if there is any damage to the community hall, then we retain the deposit and so on, so it's much easier to keep it separate.
I would
Okay.
defer to the one that understands the money better than I.
and any further discussion on the motion? All those in favor? Opposed, carried. Okay, Sue, come on back.
Look who's back. Sue is back.
Girls back in town.
Councillor Ranta.
Under this topic, could we, are we considering sending, and this won't put you into conflict, sending like a letter, a congratulatory letter from the council to the Lions Club just as well? Would that be included in the donation? Okay, so I would, that the council, send a letter of congratulations to the Lions Club, along with the donation.
I'll second that.
Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed, carried. Staff reports, March snowpack report. I would move that we receive and file the March snowpack summary report.
Second.
Any discussion? It was interesting reading. Opposed, carried. Voyant Alert Annual Statistics. I would move that we receive and file the information regarding Voyant Alert Annual Statistics. Discussion? All those in favor? Opposed, carried, thank you. Information correspondence. There's incoming and outgoing information correspondence. I would move that we receive and file the information correspondence.
I'll second.
Discussion?
I have,
Councillor Ranta?
okay, just a couple of things on the school district bulletin that I would like to draw everyone's attention to. There's a survey on the district website for two different things. One is the strategic plan survey for the school district. Every 5 or 6 years, we go through a public process of strategic planning, and this is the time for that. Also, the district name change is being considered, and there's a committee formed to organize and kind of the process that the board has agreed on, and that's active now. So there's also a survey on the district name, and yeah. So I just thought I'd bring those up because something that you can go on the website and fill in. Would be really appreciated.
Thank you. Any new business?
Motion on the table.
Okay. Any further discussion on the motion? All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Now new business. Councillor Peters.
I would just like to extend an invitation to all of council to attend the Lions 75th anniversary celebration. We're hoping to have a talent show and dinner. It's on April the 18th. And dinner and talent show is $30 per person. And tickets are available through myself or Gordon Bailey. And all of the community as well.
What time did you say that was?
It's at 5 o'clock,
5 o'clock?
Yeah. April 18th.
And that's at the community
At the
hall?
community hall, yeah.
And you probably have to buy tickets in advance.
It
eh?
would be appreciated, so we have numbers for dinner. Over the next meeting. No, just recording that.
$30, you said?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Holy Lord, Diana. Any other new business?
Just regarding the package delivery that was mentioned earlier, would it make sense for staff to put out public messaging on social media regarding that response? How to file a complaint if you notice speeding?
That's a good idea.
That'll be fine, yeah.
I thought of it after we got
Yeah.
Any other new business? Seeing none, questions from the public? Seeing none, questions from the press?
Nothing.
Hearing none, we have need of a closed session pursuant to section 90.1, 90.2 of the community charter. Could I have a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, opposed, carried. We'll come back after a brief break.